Hey everyone. All right, I think I'm live. I think I am. Come on. All right, muted there. And one more. Now I'm muted there. All right. I actually started on time. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Yay me. Why do I have this hanging right in front of the fucking... How was everyone's night tonight? Hey Reagan, hey Megan, hi Lily. Did I tweeted this, right? Yeah, I did tweet it out. All right, I know it's late. Just give it a few more. Actually, I gotta pull up the video and shit anyways. Where was it? That's right. We go in history. And right about there. Okay. All right, let's go back here. Let's see. Oh, more people. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Indigo Halo. How's everyone doing? I just got home from work a little while ago. I am a little tired, but not that tired. Unwinding still. So I thought I'd go ahead and stream, and I thought we could wrap up, maybe wrap up, because we have like an hour left of that stream where Katie was on Nonsense's channel. I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't know. Hi, Sue Elliott. Oh, I'm sorry you don't feel well. Oh, I'm sorry your son has COVID. Oh, I hope you both feel better soon. Hey, Kara. You been watching? I'm really lost into Halo because I've been working. I thought it was funny though how silly Porky there over on Twitter was like, I tuned into Vanna's live stream and not even EKC could be bothered to show up. Like, do you think everyone else just sits around with no job and just attending every live stream? Some of us have to work for a fucking living, Pork. I mean, come on. Fuck. Anyway, I know Nonsense streamed today, and she's hit a few things today. She's, as usual, a fucking idiot. I might go over part of it, like towards the end of her stream. I'm not going to go over all of it at the beginning because I really don't care to talk about this, Erica. I think Erica just sounds like a huge fucking distraction, and I don't go whatever. It's so stupid. And to me, it's like there wouldn't be a problem if they all weren't busy feeding in. If just one of them stopped feeding into it, even I don't know. Yeah, I know Veda did a lot because she was putting back up the streams we did. We had a Molly's channel. Wait a minute. You guys gifts membership? shit, it's fucking. I know, like it'll give it to whoever's in the stream, and someone maybe in the stream was not really chanting, and it's gonna look, it's gonna be like got membership on my channel. Like, what the fuck was in here? So it was funny, but is it really? My stream's breaking up. Man. I'm on the right network. 1 second. Where's the Ethernet cable? I want my Ethernet cable. Okay. Oh, look me. There it is. Right, that's it. Nope. Come on. All right, there we go. Well, get in there. There we go. Yay! Now I should be back. Did I fix it? Yay, I think I did. Yep, okay. All right, sorry. I switched over to Ethernet. I just plugged it in and refreshed it, and yay, I'm back. No, I wasn't rebooting. I was just I refreshed the page. That's all. So no, my computer should be running fine tonight. I just had to do that. Something with probably the internet related. I don't know. Fuck it. Why is this going on? Oh. Okay. Yay. Okay, I'm guessing you guys can all see me and hear me again. So awesome. Now I totally forgot where I left off. Fuck. Anyway. Where did I leave off? You know, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna. The only part of this stream. Fuck it. How long is it? Yeah, it's a 2-hour stream. I'm not going over all that. And I can't. The transcription isn't done yet, so I can't even. Oh, it is done now. Oh. Okay, that's cool. It wasn't done a few minutes ago, but now it's done, so that's good. Okay. So I'm gonna address some of the things that Nonsense said in her stream, but I'm not gonna sit here and listen to the whole fucking thing because I just don't have it in me. But I searched my name in her transcript, so I'll just pull up all the times she mentioned my name. It's really that's all I care about anyways. It's when she talked about me. No, I'm kidding. But it is. Okay. All right, so first we have, try and do this in numerical order. So we have 2411.
It's the bottom half of something. Oh, she's doxing her. Good job, you dumbass. Then she said some screenshot. You can go look at the stuff yourself. It's the bottom half of EKC's live. I don't even know what they're trying to say. Then she says, I just downloaded a voice changer app. I'm going to see if it works. Maybe I'll change my picture and use it on Marissa's panel when I want to talk shit. That was Goose. You can go read those. Then there's more. Then she goes on to say, Tia told the truth about Goose and the palettes. Goose used fucking EKC, joined that shit thinking I was a part of it. She joined that shit to prove that right. I was. That's like, I've never. Facebook that's been around for 5 years, that is Erica has lied on for 5 years. They've gone rounds with her and other people, and it's a group on Facebook. I've never been a part of it. What's really fucking funny is they have a messenger that's like open to the public, and they post the links so people can join it. Fucking EKC joined that shit thinking I was a part of it. She joined that shit to prove that I was a part of Thunderdome and have been a part of this secret society of underground trolls. And she was so proud of herself. I've never even been in a Thunderdome chat.
Why would I be proud of myself for finding a group that was posted publicly for everyone to find, and then for joining that group that anyone could pretty much join? That's, I mean, I don't know what to say, but perhaps Rebecca should try setting the bar a little higher and then accomplish things that are a little bit bigger than like next to nothing to accomplish, to feel proud of herself, because then you feel really proud of yourself. I don't walk around feeling proud of myself because I walked by putting one foot in front of the other. You know, it just kind of comes naturally. So it's really easy to join a public group that's publicly listed on a public platform. It's not exactly something to fucking find pride in, I guess. I don't know. It's just me. Anyway, I didn't join to prove anything. I joined to see. Why would I join? The only way I would do, the only way they would be true is if I knew ahead of time that she was for a fact in there and I went to go find proof of it or whatever. I didn't know if she was in there. I didn't even know what the fuck this group is. I still don't know what it is. I have no fucking clue what it is. I seems like they every so often someone posts something about like, oh, look at this person scamming because they're not a very nice person and they're asking for money, so they must be scamming. You know, where I come from, that's kind of called a hustle. And believe it or not, just your basic hustle isn't usually illegal. Sure, it may be kind of questionable or morally or ethically questionable, but it's not fucking illegal. I mean, there's a big difference between scam and hustle. So, anyway, I digress. I joined to see what the fuck it was all about. That's all. But it's funny though that she says that she had nothing to do with this group or whatever. That's funny. That's really funny. I'll show you why in just 1 second. Because I think I can pull it up on my main Facebook profile because I don't think she has me blocked on this one. Oh, look at that. Not blocked. Okay, yay me. So. Oh, no, not that. What's that? Is that it? No, that's not it. Here we go. This is pretty much the earliest page I can find maybe of nonsense or whatever. Like, so if I go here to the about section, okay, page transparency, see all. And the page was created June 13, 2019. Okay, so it goes back a few years. And you see it's the same watermark here that she uses. And nonsense. I mean, this is her. Now I go to posts, and I'll look at that right there at the top of the post from 2021. Her sharing a private group called Thunderdome. Look at that shit. But she's got nothing to do with the group. She was just sharing it 2 years ago, and she's still associated with them today. She has been. I thought everything we found of her through this time, it's been associated pretty much with Thunderdome or people who are associated with it, whatever, Cartwright or Cartman. I don't fucking know. But yeah. That's all I'm saying. CMC Cliff Notes. So yeah. I wonder, is that the only thing though that she has on here that's talking about Thunderdome? Yeah. Oh, is it 2 words? Did I spell it wrong? No. Okay. Anyway, there you go. That's it. See, I don't care. She can be associated with them. I don't give a shit. I don't even know who Thunderdome is really. I don't fucking care. I just wanted to know what it was all about. And oh my God, she went in there to see if to prove that I was a member. Bitch, it barely even had to do with you. Anyway, back to the stream.
Never, not once. I know some of the people in there, and I adore some of the people in there, but I don't know them like that. And I've never been in there, but they went to that level of joining groups because they thought I was in them. Because Erica so boldly sat on panels and said I called CPS on her 211 times.
I'm only going to say this once. Or no, I'll say it just more times if need be, but I don't even know anything for sure of all this shit that Erica has said because I feel like I feel like I have to prioritize the information that gets remembered in my head. And she's not, the shit that she says and does or whatever is not at all at the top of my priority list. I don't care. I don't believe or trust it. I don't believe and trust her involvement. None of it. It's just, it seems like just nonsense to me, for lack of a better word. So nothing I'm doing is the result of anything Erica has said or done. It's pretty much the result of Rebecca here being a whiny little fucking bully on Facebook and YouTube. Like, that's pretty much why I'm here doing anything I'm doing regarding her. It's because she's a whiny little bully. So
then, now she's saying that Goose and Vada are behind the Penelope account. No, fucking Penelope's Penelope. Penelope is a piece of shit. Like, I don't even know why they tried it. Like, this is what they're doing, though. Penelope, Goose, Vada, Erica, EKC, ICU, Molly, like, all of them are the fucking same. Whacked in the head, whack-a-doodle. Shrubs in a treetop all day wrong. Hopping and a bopping and a singing this song.
You're the one up there manically singing, but we're the wacky ones. Oh my God, you're so sad.
I've lost my fucking marbles. When the truth starts leaking out, that this was the very reason Thunderdome came for me, because they didn't have my side, including Steve, EKC, Penelope, so on and so forth. She was playing back and forth games with Molly, Letitia, this side of things. She was playing games all over. Then comes out of nowhere Vada, who Erica supposedly knows all about. I don't give a fuck about her. Don't care to know. I've never looked into her. She is literally a non-factor. I do not watch her content. I can't.
All right. I seem to recall when Erica first came around, she ended up in Steve's DMs, trying to prove to him that she had this RO or whatever out on Katie, and to my knowledge at the time, he was the only one who sent the screenshot of the RO or whatever. And he and I talked about it, I remember, and he's like, dude, I don't know if it's fucking real or not. He's like, I can't find anything that jumps out of me as being fake, but I can't find anything that jumps out of me as being legit either. Just, I don't fucking know what to make of it. I was like, good. I'm glad to hear that you're not being duped in any nonsense here. I mean, I'm sure he felt the same way about me too. So, but I find that funny though, because it seemed like that was her intent. It seemed like Erica was like singling out Steve for the most part. And now that Molly's been taken off the platform, and Rebecca here is trying to find new content. It seems like she wants to focus on Steve awfully bad. I can't help but wonder why that is. And I always wonder if maybe that's why Erica has been this big topic of discussion too lately. I don't know.
Can't handle her. Like I said before, the 9 hours was the most time that I will ever give to somebody like her again. Absolutely not happening. They are non-factors in the universe that I live in. And if you are smart,
that's why you just did a 2-hour fucking stream. Okay.
You will keep them out of yours, because these people cannot take no or a simple answer to one of their questions. They go real life.
No, we don't.
And they're crazy.
The fuck we do?
Crazy.
Why do you want people to come at your real life so bad? It's like none of us are taking the bait, and you're getting mad, and you keep trying to fucking like daring someone to come at your real life. Dude, nobody cares about your real fucking life. Like, you seem, just judging by your stream, man, you got to live a pretty fucking boring life. What the fuck do we think we're going to find? It looks pretty fucking boring, if you ask me. I don't care. Like, why? What would that even serve anyone to learn? Like, okay, like none of us over here are going to like do anything stupid. We're not going to send pizzas to your house. We're not going to fucking SWAT you or anything. We're not going to call CPS. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to go to your house. We're not going to fucking contact anyone. We don't fucking care. And you obviously don't have much of a life. What would be the point? Why? But you seem, I don't know if Becky's life is so boring that she wants excitement in her life, and this is the way she's going about it. I mean, eventually she will probably get something, because there are a lot of like unhinged people around here on the internet. Sooner or later she's bound to like entice one, I guess, maybe. But it seems like she hasn't been able to yet, and she's really trying hard to. Nobody cares about your real life, man. Nobody fucking cares. I don't know what to tell you. It's also one of the reasons why I don't worry about shit, really, because I live a pretty fucking boring life. Nobody fucking cares.
When Vada Jade keeps falsely accusing me of being channels and it's not me, I can sit back and laugh. I have nothing to worry about when I can prove it's them harassing me to try and get me to sit quiet. Who the fuck is harassing you? Like, stop. Just show the fucking shit.
Ditto.
just I live in Pennsylvania. Molly has more haters than she knows what to do with that expose her nonsense. I just started when Vada started with me. I've been accused of several accounts. I don't care if you're like EKC and want to talk about everything I say because she has nothing else to do. And the only thing that makes her relevant is talking about me. I don't give a...
The only thing I care to talk about is when you talk about me. Oh, that, well, no, that's not true. I do care to talk about how you worked with Katie, like, throughout the entirety of this. I mean, that's what is coming to light, like, is fucking bright and as loud as can be. That's what we're discovering as we go through this timeline. As I done part 1, 2, and 3 of streams. Granted, they're long streams. I'm going through now and grabbing highlights of them, and I'm going to put them all together. But yeah, I do kind of care to prove that, mostly because and not because I care to really convince anyone or whatever. That's not even it. But I want it to be shown to people what exactly you were doing to Letitia. That's what I want. That's what I want to be seen. That's what I want to be revealed. Is how you and the pieces of shit on the internet that you've been conspiring with worked together to target this woman, this grieving mother, online for fucking months, to the point that you all tried to get her arrested, to try to get her investigated with her local police. You conspired with other people to get them to report her through this complaint form process. And that's what I care. That's what I want to get out there. That's it. I don't care about your real life. I don't care about anything about your real life. I care about the shit you did online. That's it.
Give a fuck. That is totally different. The rest of you real life, crazy, insane people. EKC, yeah, she digs in all my shit too. She's so far up my ass. I don't even know if
I've never even looked up your name. Okay. I don't care. When you doxed yourself on your stream, I didn't even remember it. I did not remember even. I remember your name was Becky. That's it. Because I thought she looks like a Becky. But I never even looked you up, man. I don't care. Really fucking don't. Like, but it seems like you really, really want people to. I mean, you see, this is what I don't get. Like, I have kids. Granted, my kids are no longer minors, but obviously they were. So I've had minors in the home. You have minor children, and there's no way in hell I would have gone out of my way to try to instigate with crazy people who went real life. I would never try to piss them off or poke the bear in that sense. But you're loving it, man. You're fucking loving it. And I gotta say, like, why is that? I can't help but to wonder the way Rebecca came at Letitia for so long, and mostly the whole calling her the bio mom. Now, I know that Rebecca here has custody of her niece or nephew or whatever the fuck it is. I'm aware of that. But see, usually when people are taking care of children that they adopted, either they're foster kids or they're actually, just like kids that they adopted from infancy or, whatever the case may be. In my experience, well, not my personal experience, but from what I've seen from family who's done that and friends, is that they love the kids and they're grateful for the kids, regardless of the circumstances that led them all together. They don't. They have a certain sense of, like, a tall amount of respect for the birth parents, the bio parents, if you will. Even if the birth parents are kind of pieces of shit, they still have nothing but the utmost respect for them, because if they don't, it's going to be picked up on by the people who matter, like the kids. They don't have this deep-seated hatred toward bio moms. So I'm wondering, like, it seems like it seems like Becky's kind of resentful. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to come right out and say it. I'm not saying that's the case. I really hope that's not the case. But why all this hatred for a bio mom? Why? Because she's flung like these shots and everything at Letitia about how she couldn't be bothered to take care of her kid. She couldn't take care of her kid. She was too busy doing this. Or like, you're mad. You're mad about it. Why? Unless it's some personal deep-seated issue with you or something. I don't get it. Like, whatever the issue is, though, man, I really hope you resolve it for everyone involved, because this hate, man, it's not a good look. That's all I'm saying.
She can find her own head anymore. It's stuck on mine. But that's a totally, like, I don't care if she critiques what I say. She ain't got nothing to say. They continue to threaten me. Kamikaze, sit the fuck down.
No one's threatened you. No one's threatened you. Like, what the fuck? How would anyone even threaten you? Anyone here, really? What, they're going to threaten to do something? What are you going to do? Fucking send me a DM? Oh, no, don't do that. Like, nobody's fucking threatening anyone. Grow the fuck up. Oh, I had to play this, didn't I?
Real life, crazy, insane people. EKC, yeah, she's got. EKC, you can have your problem with me all you want. I don't know what it is. Maybe my fupa's better than yours. I don't fucking know. I don't wear ugly hats like you do. I don't have a camera at the top of my fucking head looking like this, like, oh, hey, guys. Like, I don't know what the fuck your problem is. You need to get...
Okay. First of all, maybe you should have the camera elevated a little bit. Just a little bit of friendly advice there. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. You're the only person on all of YouTube that I've seen that runs around showing off something called a fupa. And like having that be like your only sense of pride or something. I don't even know what the fuck you're proud in here. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I really don't. And I don't even know what you're talking about half the time. But what, you know what? If it makes you feel better, sure, I guess. What, I don't even know what I'm saying sure to, but whatever. I don't really care. That is an adorable hat of mine. Thank you. I think, well, I think that hat's fucking adorable. I don't care. I'm sorry you don't. Maybe you should try a hat though. Or mask or something. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm getting petty. My bad. Wait, what else did you say though? That's funny.
I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, this isn't funny. This shit's not funny. It's not cute.
It is. It's funny. It is.
EKC, you can have your problem with me all you want. I don't know what it is. Maybe my fupa's better than yours.
Okay,
I don't
all
fucking
right. So you don't know what my problem with you is. You're a liar. You're a bully, and you've built your platform off of the bullying and cyber harassment of a grieving mother online, and you did it all in the name of Katie. You did. You clearly conspired with her. I mean, you guys both ran the same narrative at the same time, and you switched it up on the same fucking day. Just look at your posts and shit, man. Go compare shit yourself if you don't believe me. The two of you evolved together and like fucking harmony almost. Like, that's my problem. And not because you teamed up with Katie. I don't give a shit about that. But to say you all teamed up to fucking target Letitia. Because Katie couldn't manipulate her the way she wanted to. And you supported that. Clearly. I mean, that's what my problem is. But you see, I don't think that my problem is so important or so much more important than everyone else on social media that I'm going to try and get you ran off the platform. No, obviously not. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, so long as you keep telling your lies and your bullshit, I'm going to keep speaking another narrative, or the truth, rather. I'm going to put out there the truth, the facts, the evidence. That's what I've been doing. That's my problem. That's it. I don't know what to tell you. You claim that shit like that is your problem too, but it's not, because you're the cause of it usually.
No, I don't wear ugly hats like you do. I don't have a camera at the top of my fucking head looking like this, like, oh, hey, go.
Maybe you you should.
Like, I don't know what the fuck your problem is. You need to get, I don't know, like some sun, touch some fucking grass, do something. I don't know.
I do. Most days. Like I work, and I rather like my job. I really actually kind of love my job. So I'm actually quite content. Definitely not sitting up online on fucking YouTube making dumbass faces like that.
What your deal is?
Now you know.
Call me out on my fucking what I say online. I don't care. You can do that all day long.
But then why you whining, boo? Because that's all I call you out on.
But can you find some truth in your stories? Because you throw shit at the wall that's never going to make true.
Just go check out the past few live streams. There's your proof. There's your truth. And in fact, it's all your own words, your posts. So again, like I've said this before regarding the Facebook group about Katie, if it's all lies or if it's not truth, rather, in this instance, well, then that would mean that you're full of shit.
And it would be much more beneficial for you to tell the truth and have your voice be heard. There's an option for that. But when you act like this, you completely discredit yourself. That's why your channel's not growing. That's not my fault.
What is your obsession with the growth of my channel? Why are you fucking just sitting like around the house or whatever, checking my fucking stats every day? Like, did she grow? Did she get any bigger? Did she get any more? Like, is that what you're doing? Like, I don't even fucking pay attention to this shit. And it's my fucking channel. But you just seem like oddly focused on it. I guess thank you for your support. I don't know.
You're stagnant for a reason. Not my fault. Fabulous Fupas! Fupas unite! Close.
I want to see something here. No, that's not what I want to see. Here we go. Well, oh, that's why. All right, I'm going to go back to playing the stream that I was playing before, which is right not there. Here we go. So for those of you who are just catching up or whatever, I'm going to try and wrap up the commentary of the stream from September 21st, 2022, when Katie Joy went up on Nonsense's panel. We already went through like an over an hour of Katie up on panel. I don't know how much. I don't think she's on it for the rest of the video, but she's on it for a little while longer. So
you'll find that out through the paper or through an obituary. You know, like, it's just not, as far as I know, everything is what it is, you know.
Billy, that was really nice. That was actually really nice. I wish her nothing but the best for her. That was
well, here's the thing is I do report, but I also provide commentary, and that's why people come to my channel. So I will absolutely report based on facts, but then I also add my opinion. And I believe I'm very clear when something is my opinion and it's not my opinion. And I had definitely made mistakes in the story 100%, and I own that. I see a lot of people talking about another creator, CW or whatever, COW, Cow, whatever her name is. Listen, I don't know her, and Recently, she tried to attach me to a lawsuit that I've never been a part of, Deaf Noodles and Keemstar. Like, I'm not even a party of that lawsuit. I've never been a party of.
I don't know why I looked at this. I had to, though. All right, I'm going to just share it. So I pulled up Nonsense's channel and mine on Social Blade. So this is Nonsense. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. Oh, wait a minute. Nonsense on the web. Okay, so she's been losing some subs the past few days, it looks like. Where I've been gaining them. So, yeah. I gained 40 subs from the 10th. Or no, 40 subs from the 10th. And she lost quite a bit. And then earlier in the month, she gained some. Oh, and I gained 60, 30, 10, 10, 10, 10. So, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to compare things here like a dick size or anything. I'm not, which, whatever. But I'm just going to say that if the size of my channel is what equates to stagnant, then what does her channel equate to then right now? Because it's not doing too well. And like, in fact, she finally tried to seem to like venture off of Molly content where she talked about LB and Justin. And I just checked. I looked at this. I pulled it up or whatever on YouTube just to look at it for a second. Every time I did, she had less than 100 people in her stream, which I mean, still, like 90 people in her stream is still very good. Don't get me wrong. But like when she was talking about Molly, she had a few hundred usually. Now she could barely even break 100. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't care about the shit, but she surely does. So I'm thinking this might bug her. That's all. Okay.
That lawsuit. I've never been sued by either one of them. I don't know anything about. Huh?
Nanya, get the notepad out. She's bringing up names that I don't even freaking know. We have a notepad going about names. No, I'm just joking. But
that's just like that creator's like, because Deaf Noodles is being canceled right now. So like she's putting my name in her title, but I have nothing to do with the situation.
Yeah, Katie was claiming that the reason why she was claiming to have nothing to do with the lawsuit is if anyone actually thought that she did, is because she said that Charlotte was talking about the lawsuit and like trying to work or equate Katie to being, and I don't know, connected somehow or something. At least that's what, I don't know if that's what happened on Charlotte's streams. I don't know. But this is what Katie's saying. This is Katie's reasoning for having to clarify that she's not involved in the lawsuit. It's so stupid. Oh, wait, that reminds me too. Something else too about Nonsense stream from earlier. I'm going to ask Nonsense kindly that they stop referring to people as potatoes. I can't believe I'm actually having to say this as to other adults, really, but I'm guessing that they don't know like what that insult kind of means, and it's pretty ableist, I think, because at least when I was younger, that kind of insult was what was reserved for a certain class of, I don't know, people in school or something, maybe. I don't know. I just don't think it's really cool to use it. So hopefully she stops. That's all. Like Steve said the other night, like turnip, consider using turnip, I guess, or something. I don't know, whatever. But just, just can we not use like these like insulting slurs and shit that we used when that we heard people use or even used ourselves when we were like 10, like, because we know better now, right? At least we should.
I have a relationship with Deaf Noodles.
You have 14 ROs.
No, none.
I just have to ask these
I've
questions.
taken out ROs against people, but like they're not active, and I've never had one out against me.
Okay. I got a question. I was going to back up one thing.
And hold on.
Go ahead.
Good for you for saying this, Katie. She lies and haters eat it up. Listen, I don't care what she does. I don't care if she even talks about me. I just would appreciate that if you're going to talk about me, maybe think about what you're saying about me. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Huh? I'm trying to read this comment. Were you ever asked by the family, any members of the family? In my understanding, you only had communication with Marvon Sr., Wynette, and Letitia, correct?
What'd you say?
Did you have any contact any further with any family members besides those three, Letitia, Wynette, and Marvon Sr.?
No.
Okay. Were you ever asked by any of those family members to please not include disparaging remarks about Dre or anything negative about Dre in any of your posts or videos?
Never.
Okay. I just wanted to be clear on that. So you were not only asked to please
never.
not accurate. Okay. Okay.
And I know there's no restraining order by ES.
Oh yeah.
There's no 14 lawsuits. There's none of that.
Have they ever came to you and asked you directly some of these questions or anything, like especially with this case? And I've been very frank about this, and I'll say it with you right here. I have said over and over again, if you guys have a problem with Katie's past, I have no business putting my nose in there because I don't know Katie and I don't know Katie's past. And I'm not about to go back and dive in and, dig up everything she's done for the last 22 years. But
43.
Oh, really? You look good for 43.
Thanks.
God, I'm gonna Did you hear me say that my little one called me, asked if Molly was my mom? Anyways, I digress. Yeah, I was really offended by that. But where was I going now that I said that?
At the end of the day, like I will say, everyone makes mistakes. Every creator that comes onto this platform, it's a learning curve. You don't know what you're getting into when you join YouTube.
Sorry, I'm just going back through and scrolling through my chat. Thanks for becoming a member, Jazzy's mom. Yay, welcome. Oh, and that's what, shoot, I didn't finish my thought earlier. Oh, that's what I was saying when my stream broke up. So I read a comment by Flying Mom Laura, and she says, I need Veda to get monetized. I would love to see who was in her bushes. And when I read that, it kind of dawned on me, like, so that's why you all like gift memberships, so you can see who's like hiding in the background or something. I mean, it's fucking brilliant. I know that that's by being gifted a membership. If you're in a stream and you're not chatting, you're just like observing. You out you as being there. I get that. I never knew that that's what people were doing, though, was that they were gifting memberships to out people for being there. And I just want to say, you guys are fucking awesome. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Like I'm gonna start doing that too, I think.
It is it's a shit fest here, and
I've made mistakes.
It's very bad. It's very backbiting. It's very nitpicky. It's very people trying to one up each other and get a piece of your audience and create controversy and get you to fight with them so that they can get views and that kind of stuff. And I've always just tried to stay away from that, mostly because my thank you, K-Bear. My audience does not like that at all. Like, they really get upset when drama comes to the channel because, like, for my audience, they're not there for my life. They're there for like what I'm talking about. And so, like, if I'm there and we're talking about a cult, they don't care if some other creator is mad about me. Like, they might leave a comment and be like, I'm so sorry that people are saying things about you, but like usually they know more about what people are saying about me than I do. So I just tell them, like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's totally cool. Like, I don't care. Everyone gets talked about. And like, I feel like you'd be a hypocrite if you'd be like, I'm going to go talk about someone and then they like get mad get mad if people talk about you. What bothers me with my stuff is like when they're calling the police and I'm like, someone called the police and said that I had Brian laundry in my basement.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah. That was when I was swatted. So another person said that my husband was creating CP, like child P stuff, you know? Yeah. So that's the kind of stuff where it's like, it's blatantly false. But then a lot of these creators will just run with it. So a lot of the stuff out there about me isn't even true. You just, whatever.
I'll never get away with a lot of it because they're commentary channels. Is that why?
Yeah. And I don't go after them. Like, I just don't care. Like, what's the point? If I feel like I'd be playing a game of whack-a-mole, really. Like,
that so makes sense.
You'd get one channel down and then it's another channel that pops up. It's just, it doesn't suit.
It's impossible to respond to them all. And that's what I've been saying. You know, if people have a problem with your past, okay, whatever. But in this story, it has been proven, and they still, no matter how many times you post facts right in front of their face, they still refuse to accept it. It's got to be faked. It's got to be go ask, like, but none of them have the balls to go ask Letitia, did you say this? Did you do this? They won't do it because they don't want to know, because they know what the answer is going to be.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be another lie to cover another lie, unfortunately. And
I go in, like, I was listening to you talk about, like, what do you think her motives were? And I don't know. Like, it's like, I think she was like hurt by the way that she found out.
Dirty Uncle Sale says, it's probably not the only reason, but isn't it funny that the memberships not only push peepers, it also shows who cares about members only stuff. Membership gifting has to be turned on. Yeah. That's funny. Because, like, why is this? Why am I twirling again? Okay. Because when a couple, when there were gifted memberships, what is it, not yesterday, maybe the day before, I think it was. And I'm reading out the names that were of the people that were gifted the membership. And when I read out Lizzie Stardust, I was like, oh, that's funny. I mean, I have nothing against Lizzie. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking shit about her. I'm not, whatever. It's okay. It's cool. But I know she doesn't care for me. So I was like, oh, that's funny. That's funny. But yeah. She was not swatted. As a matter of fact, she took a picture of the cop that came to her house asking about him. So I'm guessing not many people seen the stream I did about her being reported to the FBI for harboring Brian laundry in her basement. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing that she just so conveniently left out. It is true. There was a call. It's not alleged. There was a call called into Denver. I think it was the Denver FBI office or whatever, saying that Katie Joy had Brian laundry in her basement. Someone did call it in. But here's what people don't know is that that's not why the cops were at her house. Because when that call, when the FBI in Denver called the county sheriff's there for Katie, and the call went into dispatch and everything, and then dispatch called the cop to go check on it or whatever, the cop was already at Katie's house for another call, for a call that they received earlier. Like, they were at her house, it looked like, for quite a bit on that day. Now, I got the call logs for that day, actually, for her county. And so I know exactly why they were called to her house and everything. And it's, what was it? I think they were called to her house because of some other bullshit report or whatever. But it seemed like also because there was like noise complaints and shit. In fact, when she was doing her live stream trying to say that they showed up at her house because of Brian laundry or whatever, it looked like one of her neighbors was even in her chat saying, yeah, we could hear you guys fighting from here. That's not why the cops were called. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay. Just allegedly. But here's the thing though. The cops were already at her house. She didn't include that fact. It's almost like she was trying to hide that fact. And it's also almost like she knows that people call or they do FOIA requests and they get these records and she gets found out. So it's almost like the cops were called to her house for one reason, but she didn't want that reason to get out. She didn't want it to have to expose that reason. So it's, and suddenly this bogus fucking crazy ass call comes in saying Katie Joy has Ryan laundry in her basement. Like, where did that, why? And then they get, dispatch gets a call and then contacts the officers that are at her house already about this tip. It's almost like it's almost like the second call about Brian laundry was made so that she could say that that's why the cops were there. That's fucked up. Just saying. I did that stream too. I don't know. I don't remember what stream it was. I'll see if I can find it though.
I think she was mad at Andrea. I think there's a long history of her blaming Andrea for the strain that she has in a relationship with Vaughn. I think Vaughn has his own trauma that he's talked about from his childhood. And I think, as with any parent, and I'm saying this as a parent, it's hard when you make a mistake as a parent to own that. And it's really hard when you're a parent, and you're a parent too, that to know that something you've done has hurt your child. And I could see in some cases not wanting to admit that, especially if you're going through something like this. It might be easier. Yeah. It might be easier to blame the third party. But I think he had his own feelings and thoughts, which he's not here to say what those feelings or thoughts are. But, you know, relationships with parents are complicated, and not everyone has good relationships with a parent or a biological parent. And then my other thought is with you is like, what about OC, who is the one that raised Vaughn? You know, what about OC? What would OC want? How would OC be feeling? And she does have dementia. So there's just so much. It's really sad. And then on top of that, you've got all these little kids that are involved in it, and the internet is calling their mom all of these names. And it's like, none of that helps the children at all. And then how does this help Vaughn, who's in a coma right now?
What is that? Like hashtag witches calm off her using her for your own personal gain. I hate her. I'm not using her. It's fine if you hate her. I don't hate her, but I mean, we're all free to hate whoever we want, I guess. But yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Look at Katie putting out names of people that nobody knew about. Jane White, you see, I have my theories on that. I have nothing to base my theories on, though. It's just my own gut or intuition or whatever. But yeah, I do think many of these instances were orchestrated, and that Nat was the scapegoat. This entity of Nat or whatever was the scapegoat. I don't know. That's funny. So it's crazy though. I mean, I'm so thankful that all the times I got drunk were never like memorialized forever in video, because holy shit. Like, holy shit. I can imagine growing up, going out drinking and shit like that in today's world or whatever. Like, you know, as a young person doing crazy shit and everything. Oh my God, it'd be horrible. So, see, I don't even know what instance you guys are talking about. I mean, how long ago was that? It seems so silly. I don't care.
What do you think? What, in your opinion, is there anything that as a creator that I could be doing or I shouldn't be doing that do you see there being any resolve to this? Because currently I am just covering things as they unfold to show the truth and facts. But I feel like it sometimes just provokes this continual.
I think it will keep things in a cycle, but at the same time, like if you can stick to the facts and not get dragged into the
drama.
drama, it's
Here
better.
we are.
But at the same time, like the more, I don't know, I stay out of it just because that's not what my channel is about. You know, and I'm seeing people in the chat literally say like, I don't go to Katie's channel to talk about her personal shit. You know, like they don't. They want to talk about Cody Brown being a raging narcissist. They want to talk about Josh Duggar being an asshole. They want to know what's going on in the FLDS or, you know, whatever other cult we're talking about, or Adam Levine cheating on his wife. You know, that's why they're at my channel. They're not there to talk about me.
Yeah, they're in most of these people, a lot of them, like, and that's, again, it goes back to the confusion and stuff, but, you know, most of your followers are very into what, you know, you've cultivated a following. That's what you've been doing. That's what people, content creators do. And, you know, you don't expect your followers to appreciate and love everything you do. That's just not humanly possible.
No, and you know, I love my followers because they don't always agree with me on my takes. And I love it when they say that they don't agree 100%. And my followers know that, like, people always say like I delete all these comments. I actually really don't delete a lot of comments on YouTube. I have filters where you can set filters in like certain words. And I try to keep cursing out of my comments as much as possible. I also don't curse very much on my channel because I have a lot of moms that watch my content while I'm with their little kids. And I also will spell words out for the same reason, little ears. So I'm just,
you're good about that. I just F-bomb this. I try.
Okay. So Susan Elliott says that everyone should stay out of it, period. I mean, honestly, I feel like I've stayed out of it. I'm trying to stay out of it. I don't know.
Continuing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to, and that's what I was trying to get. I'm not trying to perpetuate, and I'll bring Nanya into, like, we're not trying to perpetuate a continuing cycle here, but these are responses to things that they're claiming are factual things. So are we supposed to just continue to let Marvan's name be trashed through the mud and drugged through the mud and his story not be told correctly? I mean, you guys can weigh in on this. Kenzie and Nanya are here too. And Katie, if you have to go at all, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I actually have to make content for my channel. I finished, by the way, it's 1:40. I haven't eaten lunch and I finished my makeup this whole time. So
good for you. I've done nothing with this time. Besides
someone said it's comical when they say that I don't have any support. My support is all over my videos. I'll say it hands down, the most amazing followers. Like, and I also saw someone like, I disagree with Katie in the comments on her channel all the time. And I love it because that's kind of the environment I have. Like I'm a flaming liberal, right? I am so democratic liberal, but like, I have so many uber conservative followers and I don't give a shit. And they know that. Like we coexist.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, we coexist in a world where we just hate abusers, right? We don't like people that hurt people. We don't like child abusers. We don't like women abusers. We don't like religious abusers. And that's what we talk about. And that's what we care about. And you don't have to be a liberal or a conservative to be there. A lot of the people I end up covering are on the very extreme conservative side. And those conservatives that follow me don't even like those people. So it's like we're talking about like extremists on my page and my channel. And I don't care to dictate people's beliefs on their God. I'm an atheist, but if you believe, that's fine. If my followers are believers, I don't care. And they know that. Like, they know that I'm never going to come for their faith and say like they shouldn't feel a certain way or have a faith. Like, I believe everyone should believe what they want. I believe everyone has a right to believe what they want, as long as we can coexist without yelling at each other. And I think that's what I've created on my channel, is that you can get people that are uber liberal and then uber conservative and like coexist. And I'm of the opinion that if
every time she keeps saying this shit about how her channel is such a nice, friendly place, I just keep thinking, I just keep hearing in my voice, fine, you want to fight me, Luca? Fine, I'll fight you.
You isolate people and are constantly saying like, oh, I don't like you because of this one thing, you'll never find common ground.
Well, and I think they're all losing their credibility by attacking you on this because they're not using facts and information. Sorry, Nanya, go ahead.
That's okay. I just was going to jump in really quickly and just say a couple of different things. So while I personally, and I know I've said it on live before over this last week, I am personally not a KJ fan myself. However, I don't have any, I don't harbor any hatred toward any content creator at all. Nothing like that. Your content is your content. Good for you, kind of a thing. For me, it doesn't make a difference. I'm just straight facts and truth. So I can appreciate that. I can appreciate just on a human level that you were able to take ownership of the parts that you played in this situation and parts that you didn't necessarily get right on the first try. So, I can respect that just, like I said, on the human level. One of the things that I just really wanted to point out, because I was going crazy in the freaking comments and about to like blow a gasket, is I personally am not a person to shut people down. I don't think that people with different opinions should be shutted up or told to go away, because if that's the case, then people could say the same thing to us. Well, if you don't like what Molly does, if you don't like what this person does, then just don't watch their lives. Well, we're watching them not because we like them. We're watching them, or, you know, following them or getting screen records or screenshots of them because of the misinformation that continues and the lies that continue over and over. What, for me personally, what Katie does has nothing to do with any of this, has nothing to do, like, and that I know of, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong, that I know of at this point, you have not posted, other than like debunking a lie that's been put out there about you with this situation, that I know of, you have not reported on this for at least a month, if not longer. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So to me, the fact that we're still on this ongoing thing of she did this, she did that, like, it's I mean, it's flat out bullshit to me, but that's, I mean, people are going to say what they want to say. I just wanted to really like make sure that it's pointed out in the comments that at the end of the day, this page and nonsense, you can correct me, it's not my page, but I'm just telling you the mission or the purpose of this page is to put out facts. It's to it's to debunk misinformation, and it is to have open dialect conversations with people who don't have the same opinions of us. I am not a fan, and I'm really kind of riled up right now about it. I am not a fan of somebody coming in the comments having a differing opinion and we don't have a conversation with them. Instead, we attack them. Or we tell them to go away, or we tell them to shut up, or we threaten to block them. Like, that is that is us being an echo chamber, and I don't like that. Like, I'm sorry if everybody doesn't like, oh my god, this isn't your page, she's just over here telling us all what to do. That's not the point. Again,
are you mad at me for something?
No. I'm just passionate, period. I'm just passionate.
I couldn't tell if you were mad or not.
No, I apologize. I'm just passionate, and like I said, I'm riled.
On my own page, the only people that get blocked are literally the ones that I know are the trolls. You know, I don't.
Oh God, yeah.
It's impossible to keep up with the comments.
I can't keep up with the comments. I get so many on my page every day. I don't even care. Like, there's just no. You don't want an echo chamber, that's for sure.
There's another one here. You already addressed this.
But you continue to go give uni info. Okay, so Billy, I'm going to say the same thing I was trying to tell Hester earlier. If you have, because so people think because somebody said it happened, that it happened. That's not the truth. So if you have proof, like screenshots of a conversation, which don't exist, obviously, but if you have screenshots of a conversation between Uni and KJ that show that they've been working together to build that page, great, wonderful. Send them over, because we'll blast that. But we know that didn't exist.
All right. I'm not sticking up for anyone, first of all, and let thee who is without sin cast the first stone, I guess. I mean, I find it funny people want to sit up here and say, oh my God, well, she stole something before, so she's a thief. How can you support her? Dude, like, you probably fucked your husband's best friend, or slept with your friend's husband, or cheated on a test, or kicked someone in the balls before, pulled someone's hair, whatever. I don't even care. You probably stole something from a store. I don't care. We've all done some shit in our past. It's our past, though. I'm going to judge people by what they do today. That's it. And if that bothers you, well, then I guess you can just go bitch about it on somebody else's stream or in someone else's shit. I don't know, whatever the case may be. But I don't care if Molly stole something before. I don't care. Nor do I care if you've stolen something before. I don't care. That's all there is to it. And I also don't care if you shit in a graveyard before. I had to say it. In fact, I think that's kind of cool.
Was in his Discord for a couple of days in the very beginning when he joined the story. I was in his chat the first few lives he did, and then I was done.
Do you have a wrench on his channel?
On his channel, no. And honestly, it's not because of anything.
But it doesn't matter if you did.
I mean, no, I'm not. I haven't talked to him at all. Unirock, in my opinion, sometimes has a way of like not always thoroughly researching things. And so I just get sidetracked by his tangents, and he talks forever. And so I'm like, all right, I'm done. You know, like, it's nothing personal at all.
Sarah G.
Yeah, and Sarah, that's been my experience as well. But again, at the end of the day, I do respect Katie's page is Katie's page. She runs it the way that she wants to run it, and that's totally fine.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say, because people are sitting here like, oh my goodness, Katie has Nunya blocked.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Nunya is one of 2 people that have a wrench on my channel.
Yeah, but it has to do with things that, like, just the way that she's come at me in the past.
So question in the chat. isn't Becky a mod on Uni's channel? I don't know if she's like a regular mod or whatever. I know Uni does sometimes give out a wrench to people who are around or hanging around or whoever his flavor of the month, really, basically, he'll give a wrench to, even though they're not a moderator. He says he does it so that no one else can come into his chat and impersonate that person's account. Like anyone cares to fucking even go into his chat, really. I won't pretend. Well, I guess if I were in his chat, I would probably want to pretend that was someone else too. Anyway, so I do know that Unirock does oftentimes give people a wrench for that reason. Whether or not that reason's valid or not is another story. So I know that she has had a wrench. I don't know if she still does. I just don't get some people. This chat lets rather harsh fights carry on. The moderator is very liberal. You just have to break TOS to make a... Huh? Oh, moderation is very liberal. You just about have to break TOS to make a personal attack. Yeah. Oh, yay. That means that Shaquille Oatmeal is now a subscriber. That's funny. Oh, shit. What'd I do? Oh, no. Turn on subscribers. Oh, no, wait. That's okay. I thought that I just... My iPad fell and it hit the keyboard. I thought I fucked a bunch of shit up. Okay, now, just so you know, Shaquille Oatmeal, the reason why you got timed out or the comment was, the reason why you're probably going to get timed out anyways is because your comment said you haven't seen anything yet. Like, that sounds kind of threatening. And I know you're not talking to me. It sounds like, though, you might be talking to someone in chat, possibly even Dirty Uncle Sal, because I saw up above you guys were kind of going at it a little bit. So that's why you're getting timed out, because you can come in here and you can debate, you can argue, you can have discourse even, or discourse. I don't know, whatever the word is. You don't even have to be nice about it so much. But if you're going to come in here just to fuck with people, then that's kind of counterproductive to anything the rest of us want to do well in here. So that's why. I mean, if you genuinely and sincerely want to debate, then that's one thing. But if you want to come in here just to be a dick, well, then we're going to treat you like a dick. That's all. Oh, thank you, Moderate. Anyway, okay, let me go back. I was looking something up. Damn it, what was it?
And, it's,
I knew she was going to laugh.
It's just that the way that she's talking right now, it's that I don't know how to always take that. So, if
you don't know a person, a lot of times people's tone and, you just don't know what you expected. She's coming off very passionate because this has been something that, we have been going round and round.
I can unblock her. That's fine. I mean,
you don't have to.
It's not even, it's more just like, for me, it's very hard because I'll see someone say and regurgitate the same things. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to get rid of that. It's not, I don't know.
And that's really fine. That's where we're trying to.
And for the record, if I get blocked on a page or out of comments or out of a chat or my comment gets deleted, I'm not mad. It's okay. I'm very respectful in the things that I say. I'm never going to be disrespectful to anybody on their channels, but I'm absolutely going to come and ask questions and ask what facts are behind this statement or anything like that. I do that no matter what group, no matter what page, no matter what creator. I do that across the board for anybody. And so when I get blocked, for me, it's just that's okay. It's your page. You have every right at that point to do what you want for your page.
Listen, like if people are offended that I've blocked there, it's fine. Like you guys can be blocked and everyone will move on. And
I don't know why that
like
matters.
If it bothers you that you're blocked, I don't do live chats. I don't have live streams. You're not really missing out on a whole lot. I just don't like drama. And listen, like every person has the ability to block whoever they want to block. And I don't want to spend time even talking about this. It's so unnecessary and like
that's the point.
And that wasn't even, I mean, I didn't even bring up the fact that I was blocked because it doesn't, for me, it doesn't make a difference like that. for
you can
me,
block
it was
everybody.
more so.
Yeah, and every creator can block anyone.
Oh,
So
you can block anybody you want. It still doesn't change. The facts are the facts are the facts. People are allowed to, not like you, not like me, not like Nunya. That's what we're trying to get across here is Nunya, and without a crystal ball has Nunya blocked. You know, and they're still, you know, granted they don't know each other or like understand each other's points, but we're still 3 adult women sitting here having a conversation with differing opinions on certain things. This isn't an echo chamber. That's what they've tried to make it. And Katie has absolutely been one of their targets for this echo chamber.
And I think if people understood that, like, I'm honestly being attacked every which way, that there's days I probably block people that I just think they're someone else, you know? And it's hard. You know, I have 251,000 people following me, and it looks like the same 5 people are constantly leaving nasty comments. And so I don't know sometimes. But you know what? I do have to go, and it's not because we're talking about blocking. It's because my son's going to be home from school. I need to eat lunch, and I need to actually get to work.
You know, I mean, and I did say, I said, really, truly, there's a lot of content creators that without you being on the internet, they would have no content.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't, again, I'm, even though I'm passionate, my original point truly was, my understanding at least, is that's not what this page is about. We can
no, and like Sarah G is spending all this time going on and on about how much she's blocked. It's clearly offending. It's hurt her feelings so much that she can't stop talking about it, and that's fine. But like, if you're blocked, you're blocked. Like, move on.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I'm good.
Why be so offended that someone's blocked you? Dude, Anna Duggars blocked me. I don't care. Like, the Duggars blocked me. I don't care. You know?
Yeah, I think Casey got it right. Block whoever you want. You have a right to choose who has access to you. So
yeah, and I don't
agree with that.
You know, if you're in chat spending all your time worrying about being blocked, I don't know. That's just sort of weird to me. Like, I definitely don't lose sleep that the Duggars have me blocked.
I appreciate you. I just want to tell you, this was not planned. I didn't know you were even going to pop in the chat. This was not pre-discussed. Like, she didn't know I was going on my channel. Nothing. Like, so I appreciate you coming in here and being willing to answer questions that I asked you and talk about this, because this open conversation, again, it's not about what we all feel or if we like each other. It's about the facts of the facts.
Right.
And Katie and me and Nunya can all tell you, we might not agree on certain things, but we all agree on the facts are the facts are the facts. It's in black and white.
100%. And I don't care like what side of the street you're on. Like, if you don't like me, fine, but don't allow your blindness for dislike for someone to ignore the facts. Like,
all right, I was reminded of something here listening to the stream. The stream was on September 21st. So we heard in Katie's streams, and I forget which stream it was in particular, but I played one from August, and she's talking about how Unirock is taking over the story for her pretty much, and she gave him all of her information, and so she could set the narrative for him or whatever. And she says, me and Uni, we don't always get along, but he's good at calling out fraud raisers or some shit like that. What she complimented him and talked him up. Okay, that was in I want to say it's around. It's definitely around mid-August, I know. But something happened between then and the beginning of September. So I'm I want to hear what she says about Uni again.
An opinion should be shutted up or told to go away, because if that's the case, then people could say the same thing to us. Well, if you don't like what Molly does, if you don't like what them or that continues, has nothing to do with any of this, has nothing to do and that I know of, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong, that I know of at this point, you have not posted, other than debunking a lie that's been put out there about you with this situation, that I know of, you have not reported on this for at least a month, if not longer. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So to me, the fact that we're still on this ongoing thing of she did this, she did that, it's flat out bullshit to me, but people are going to say what they want to say. I just wanted to really make sure that it's pointed out in the comments that at the end of the day, this page and nonsense, you can correct me, it's not my page, but I'm just telling you the mission or the purpose.
Unirock, in my opinion, sometimes has a way of not always thoroughly researching things. And so I just get sidetracked by his tangents, and he talks forever. And so I'm like, all right, I'm done. It's nothing personal at all.
Sarah G.
Yeah, and Sarah, that's been my experience as well. But again, at the end of the day, I do respect Katie's page is Katie's page. She runs it the way that she wants to run it, and that's totally fine.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say, because people are sitting here like, oh my goodness, Katie has Nunya blocked.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Nunya is one of 2 people that have a wrench on my channel.
Yeah, but it has to do with things that, like, just the way that she's come at me in the past. And, you know, it's, you know,
I knew she was going to laugh.
It's just that the way that she's talking right now, you know, it's that I don't know how to always take that. So, you know,
if you don't know a person, a lot of times people's tone and, you know, you just don't know what to expect. She's coming off very passionate because this has been something that, you know, we have been going round and round.
I can unblock her. That's fine. I mean,
you don't have to.
It's not even, it's more just like, for me, it's very hard because I'll see someone say and regurgitate the same things. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to get rid of that. You know, it's not, I don't.
And that's totally fine. That's where we're trying.
For the record, if I get blocked on a page or out of comments or out of a chat or my comment gets deleted, I'm not mad. It's okay. I'm very respectful in the things that I say. I'm never going to be disrespectful to anybody on their channels, but I'm absolutely going to come and ask questions and ask what facts are behind this statement or anything like that. I do that no matter what group, no matter what page, no matter what creator. I do that across.
Okay, now I say that something happened because a while back, like probably around September or so last year, or October or something, I came across a sock of Katie's, and like this is definitely Katie's sock. I have screenshots in which I can show to back this up or whatever. But this sock account suddenly, all of a sudden, like Katie put a tweet out because this is back when she had her Twitter. She had a tweet out and she said a few things about Unirock, how Unirock was homophobic and it doesn't support trans rights or whatever. But she worded it the way she worded it. Well, then this other account on Twitter shared it. And then this other account, I think it was Lesbianist or something like that was the name of it. Then this account on Facebook said the same exact thing verbatim. And it was Sandra Salamandra or whatever. And the Lesbianist account's first name was Sandra. And they both had the same profile. Well, person is the profile picture. So clearly the Facebook Sandra and this other Sandra were connected. Got it. Okay. But then all over these Facebook groups and shit, Sandra was talking all kinds of shit about Unirock, like in the Marvin or the Scam Shell group or whatever. Right around September 3rd. First of all, one of the admin on September 3rd put a post up saying, if you're in this group and still subscribe to Uni, please do not post or share him in this group anywhere. He basically disrespected us and nonsense. Okay. We gave him all the info and he did not ask any questions. Okay. So, and then scrolling down in this thread, there's this Sandra account commenting. How was it? Uni was good at exposing rod raisers before, but he didn't do it alone. He had a whole team behind him who normally does all the work. They're the ones that sends Uni all the information. Uni just presents it. I used to watch him before, but stayed away because of the things he tweets. He has gone full conspiracy theorist. I only watched a few streams he did on the Vaughn case or whatever. It was September 3rd. Okay. Then in one of the streams of Katie's around this time, Katie starts talking about this Hannah Katz or whatever that was allegedly messaging her or whatever. And then so there's another post in Scam Shell group by I don't know who that is, Nicole something. I was looking for a message someone sent me that went to my spam inbox. Look at this. I never donated, never spoke a word to Letitia, let alone asked for a refund. I never commented on a single post in the Justice for Vaughn groups. I never engaged, period. These minions and followers are pathetic and yada, yada. And it's showing a screenshot of Hannah Katz allegedly sending this person a DM or messenger. And so Sandra comments on this. LOL. she sent me a message a few months ago. Can't believe she's still sending people messages. Well, it's funny because it's right around the time Katie was talking about Hannah Katz. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Another one. It's from October 14th. Someone shared a Unirock thread or a Unirock video. And then Sandra wrote, just a reminder that Uni's a bigot. He spews a lot of homophobic, racist, and transphobic rhetoric on his Twitter. Not to mention his this is the one that was verbatim. Not the reminder part. That Uni is a bigot. He spews a lot of homophobic, racist, and transphobic rhetoric on his Twitter, not to mention his pro-Russia views and conspiracy theories. Uni on YouTube acts like a different person than Uni on Twitter. Just because he calls out Molly doesn't mean he's a good person. And then Cherie Miller, who's always in Uni's chat, says, Sandra, Uni is not trans or homophobic. He addressed the issue in a stream today. You might like to watch it to get his understanding because I can't speak for him. Sandra then replies, in my opinion, Uni is a bigot. I'm telling you, this shit's funny. And then the last one. Someone shared another video of Uni's. And Sandra wrote, I would stop promoting Uni. I mean, considering the fact that he's a racist bigot, I know he says he accepts everyone, but that's not true. He is super mad that a black girl is playing the Little Mermaid. He is promoting a video where someone took the trailer and made her skin white. And Sandra wrote, he also thinks the Lord of the Rings TV show is forcing diversity on us. He doesn't understand why black people are in the TV show. He also thinks the movie The Woman King is racist because it only has black people in the movie, which I never heard Uni make any of those claims. I wouldn't doubt it, but I just haven't heard it. Just go to his Twitter. You can find out his comments and likes there. So something happened. Something around the beginning of September happened between these guys, and I'm kind of curious what it is. I'm gonna have to pay attention to that. But Uni and Katie, I think, got in a fight about something right around the 1st.
Support for anybody, and so when I get blocked, for me, it's just that's okay. It's your page. You have every right at that point to do what you want for your page.
Listen, like if people are offended that I blocked there, it's fine. Like you guys can be blocked, and everyone will move on. And
I don't know why that
like
matters.
If it bothers you that you're blocked, I don't do live chats. I don't have live streams. You're not really missing out on a whole lot. I just don't like drama. And listen, like every person has the ability to block whoever they want to block. And I don't want to spend time even talking about this. It's so unnecessary. And like
that's the point.
And that wasn't even, I mean, I didn't even bring up the fact that I was blocked because it doesn't, for me, it doesn't make a difference like that. For
you
me,
can block
it was
everybody.
more so.
Yeah, and every creator can block anyone. So
you can block anybody you want. It still doesn't change. The facts are the facts are the facts. People are allowed to, not like you, not like me, not like none of you.
I'm just looking at the chat. Shaquille, I completely agree with you. I don't block people. Like, even if you get timed out, it's just a timeout. You're not blocked. There's only like a certain group or type of person in the chat that I will block, and they know exactly who they are. And I'm not saying, because they disagree with me. No, it's because they talk about this one specific thing over and over again, and it doesn't matter what the stream is about. They will try to make the chat, the stream, everything all about this one specific thing and try to instigate this fight, animosity, whatever, with everyone around about this one specific thing, pretty much. Those are the people I block. That's it. The only people, really. But timeout is a wonderful feature. And I agree with you. You do get more bees with honey, but I'm not I'm not trying to attract bees here. I'm not trying to like scare them away either. Don't get me wrong. But yeah. And I think I'm pretty interactive. In fact, I oftentimes when trolls do come in here, I don't kick them out. I don't want to kick them out. I give them the link. They never really take it though. I don't know why. They then kick themselves out. Damn it! I knew I was gonna drop that. Fuck. Oh, I gotta get it. No, the donations and the refund crap started going around. The pretty much around the 21st, I think, is when it first was talked about, but it really picked up traction after the 23rd of July. That is. So, or not the I don't know if the refunds were talked about much then, but the scamming was started to be talked about. It really picked up after the 23rd. Anyway, so. Good night, Veda. All right, I'm going to let this play a little longer.
That's what we're trying to get across here is Nunya, and without a crystal ball has Nunya blocked. You know, and they're still, you know, granted they don't know each other or like understand each other's points. But we're still 3 adult women sitting here having a conversation with differing opinions on certain things. This isn't an echo chamber. That's what they've tried to make it. And Katie has absolutely been one of their targets for this echo chamber.
And I think if people understood that, like, I'm honestly being attacked every which way, that there's days I probably block people that I just think they're someone else, you know?
At that point,
it's hard. You know, I have 251,000 people following me, and it looks like the same 5 people are constantly leaving nasty comments. And so I don't know sometimes. But you know what? I do have to go, and it's not because we're talking about blocking. It's because my son's going to be home from school. I need to eat lunch, and I need to actually get to work.
You know, I mean, and I did say, I said, really, truly, there's a lot of content creators that without you being on the internet, they would have no content.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't, again, I'm, even though I'm passionate, my original point truly was, my understanding at least, is that's not what this page is about. We can
and like Sarah G is spending all this time going on and on about how much she's blocked. It's clearly offending. It's hurt her feelings so much that she can't stop talking about it, and that's fine. But like, if you're blocked, you're blocked. Like, move on.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I'm good.
Why be so offended that someone's blocked you? Dude, Anna Duggars blocked me. I don't care. Like, the Duggars blocked me. I don't care. You know?
Yeah, I think Casey got it right. Block whoever you want. You have a right to choose who has access to you. So
yeah, and I don't
agree with that.
You know, if you're in chat spending all your time worrying about being blocked, I don't know. That's just sort of weird to me. Like, I definitely don't lose sleep that the Duggars have me blocked.
I appreciate you. I just want to tell you, this was
no, but when was it Christine Brown or whatever was blocked her? She went on a fucking like tirade against her, just tweeting all this bullshit. And no, it's not because she blocked me, guys. Okay.
It's not planned. I didn't know you were even going to pop in the chat. This was not pre-discussed. Like, she didn't know I was going on my channel. Nothing. Like, so I appreciate you coming in here and being willing to answer questions that I asked you and talk about this, because this open conversation, again, it's not about what we all feel or if we like each other. It's about the facts of the facts.
Right.
And Katie and me and Nunya can all tell you, we might not agree on certain things, but we all agree on the facts are the facts are the facts. It's
100%. And I don't care like what side of the street you're on. Like, if you don't like me, fine, but don't allow your blindness for some dislike for someone to ignore the facts. Like, and don't allow other people to use other people as a distraction, because now we're like on this tangent about like me blocking people,
right,
and has nothing to do with Marvon, right?
I think the other part to that too, and it goes back to identity. You know, everybody is like, well, why won't Nonsense show herself? Because we use everything possible to distract from the fact.
But here's the thing: is those same people would scream if you doxed them. So it's just a double standard. You're never going to win. I have to go. So thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you. You're popping in a lot. You answered so much, and I think put a lot of clarification. And I did see a lot of comments that are like, I didn't like her before, but I really appreciate what she's saying. So thank you again.
Of course. And listen, like, if I've blocked you and you want to be unblocked, you can send me an email at tips@withoutacrystalball.com. That isn't, people aren't blocked there. And if you want to be unblocked,
put your channel in the comments. I always forget to tell
people. But they might not be able to even contact me on the channel. So just tips@withoutacrystalball.com if you want to get unblocked. I give people second, third, fourth chances, whatever. But I'll know pretty quickly if you were blocked for a reason. by how you act.
Well, I appreciate it. I hope it helped clear up some misinformation a little bit, because the story isn't being told how it went.
I think I know what happened. I think I know what happened. Right at the beginning of September, that's when Unirock went on Molly's stream. And yeah, because I remember, because I was at improv camp when I was listening to that, and I think it was live, or it had just aired, one or the other, and it was Labor Day weekend. So, but it's kind of, no, it had been before then, because this I don't know when that comment was. This post was on the 3rd. I don't know when the comment was, but someone posted a link to one of his videos on the 3rd in this group, and people are just, it's this one of the few comments, or one of the few posts in this group that has a lot of comments, and people are arguing about Unirock or whatever. And this one part with a name that was going to sound quite familiar to you if you've been watching the parts 1, 2, and 3 streams. The account that was assisting Judy Beal in the Justice for Vaughn group, and just being a miserable person picking fights with everyone, Kathy Kelly. It says, oh no, no, I'm sorry. Kathy was talking about something else. But then this one person says, okay, I'm lost. What happened? This Heather person says, it's a lot to explain. I recommend just watching the video. And Heather says, Cliff Note version is he basically bowed down to Molly, GoLightly, and Justin instead of going in with the questions he should have. Us viewers and subs felt like he sold us down the river and caved to them. He's claiming he did it on purpose, and we will see he still has our back in the end. But I'm not putting any more trust or hope in him after last night. And that comment was left on September 3rd. So, so I wonder, I think maybe that was it. That might have been it. I think maybe he went on stream with Molly and Justin, and though he was a dick, I don't think he was at all respectful or anything, but he didn't come at them, like he didn't jump out of his face or whatever at them or any shit like that, or anything close to it. And I think maybe it's possible. I don't know. I haven't looked into my theory at all enough yet, but I think it's possible that Katie was pissed off at him for that, and then started telling everyone how he's a bigot and transphobic and everything, because that's what she does. You piss her off, or you reject her, or you don't have her back, or whatever the case may be. Well, then you are the most horrible person in the world, and she's going to make sure everyone sees you that way, because fair is fair.
That people don't like you, but it doesn't change the facts in the story. And what they're doing is they're taking, if let's say that you did all of these horrible things that you're accused of in the past, right? But they're using this story to put it on you that you've done all of this in this story. Well, the fact of it is they're wrong, and they're blaming you for this story, and it's discrediting everything they have to say about anything else that may potentially even be true. You know, I don't know, but let's say it's true. It discredits that because they're refusing to deal with the facts in it, and you're just a distraction. So,
well, what I'll tell you in my final thoughts is, like, if you step away from this, they'll eat each other alive. That's always what happens. They'll all turn on each other. So
they will. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
It'll happen whether you step away or not. That's always what happens in these stories. So
yep, true. Well,
I mean, the truth always prevails.
It will. It might take a couple years, but it will.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Bye, Katie.
Bye, Katie. Thank you again.
Our commentary there for now, and ended on that note, because boy, that's a funny thing to point out, because as soon as Molly left, or was taken off the platform here, well, I think it was, I said, mark my words, Uni's going to now turn on those that helped him, and everyone, you people who had his back throughout this cancel culture. First of all, you supported the cancel culture, and you teamed up with Unirock. I mean, come on. Those two things are going to come back and bite you in the ass, because, and don't take my word for it. Just look at Uni's record. Take his word for it. Not even 2 days later, this whole fucking fight between him and Heel started. And boy, it's going pretty strong right now from the sounds of it. I think that's funny. So it's funny that Katie says that at the end there, just step away and they'll eat each other alive or whatever. Because Molly didn't step away. Molly was pushed away, whatever. And now y'all are starting to eat each other alive. All right, that's it. That's my only point. The stream was when he was in agreement with what Miss Letitia did with the donations. Yep. That's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And boy, they didn't like that. All right, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm getting tired. And I feel like I'm not at my best right now streaming while I'm tired. So I'm going to get to sleep and I will plan a much better stream tomorrow because boy, I got a lot of shit now to think about. So plan on a good stream tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I don't know what time though. Tomorrow's karaoke night too with my boys. So but we're never out late because my oldest has to get up and go to work. So it'll probably be after karaoke. Like 11 or so around there. But all right, guys. Good night. Thanks for being here.